Well, I mean, what I want to know is like, okay, so first of all, they said on October 7th, first they said that something like 250, 260 Israelis were killed at the rave. And they showed us, as proof of that, uh, a picture, a still picture, of a bunch of bodies in some kind of a warehouse, all covered with plastic or covered with blankets and stuff like that. That was the evidence of the 250, 260 killed at the rave. That was the evidence. I don't know who those bodies were. Those could have been Palestinians, as far as I know. There's no evidence of even who those were or when that picture was taken. Who knows? Those could very easily have been Palestinian victims. I'm not saying that they were, but the point is there's no evidence. The evidence provided proves nothing. And you say that all of these kids at that rave, we all know they have mobile phones, right? We all know that according to you, according to the Israelis, that's like the most surveilled area in the world with CCTV cameras that record every inch. So where's the footage? Where's the footage of all of these people supposedly being mowed down? These 250, 260 people being mowed down. We've all seen the footage that's available. And there's one guy who gets shot, who's laying behind a car. That's the only video that I've seen where someone actually gets shot and presumably killed. But in all of the other footage, it's just people running around. Surviving. Running around and surviving. So I don't know where is the footage, because here's the thing. I saw a picture of some bricks in a courtyard that had been broken apart, and the allegation was that that this is the courtyard of a kindergarten that was struck by a Hamas rocket in the middle of the night. And the Israeli who took the picture and who was saying that that's what it was, of course. Okay, that's what you say. You say it's a kindergarten. You say that this damage is because of a rocket. I don't know that that's true. All I see is some damaged bricks from a courtyard. That's what I see. You're telling me an explanation that this is a Hamas rocket. Okay, the point is, when you have the slightest bit of damage, you publicize it as much as possible, and as widely and as loudly as possible. When you have the slightest bit of damage, if you have the slightest injury, if you have the slightest destruction, any kind of destruction or any kind of harm that you have recorded evidence of, photographic evidence of, you publicize it to the maximum. So if there was footage of 250 or 260 people being mowed down by Hamas fighters, that footage would have been running on a 24-hour loop for the last month on Israeli television. And of course it would have gone directly from Israeli television to Western media. And that's all we would have been seeing all this time. But instead, and we haven't even seen, where's the funerals? Where's the grieving relatives? Where's the 250, 260 families that lost their families, that lost their children or their relatives, their siblings or their sons or daughters or whatnot? Where's the pulling out the hair and the gnashing of teeth in grief and mourning over these deaths? Where are those people? What we've seen is witnesses saying that a lot of them got shot by the IDF. We haven't seen them being shot, but witnesses have said that a lot of those people were shot by the IDF. So maybe that's why we know they're not showing any footage of what actually happened. Because we've also seen body cam footage by Hamas themselves, and that is generally showing them attacking soldiers at checkpoints, not shooting people at a rave. We already know that you lied about beheaded babies. That was a complete lie. You lied about a burnt baby that was actually created by AI. You lied about bombing the hospital. So I'm sorry, you can't be taken at your word, and you provided no evidence of the things that you're claiming. Now it went from 250 to 1,400. 1,400 they say have been killed. I don't know if that's civilians or what, but they're saying that many have been killed. But where's the evidence? Where's the proof that you have that many? Because we see nothing but evidence of all of the slaughter that you're committing in Gaza. We see nothing but the evidence of that. We are flooded with the images of the carnage that you're causing in Gaza. We have all the photographic, the video evidence of what you're doing. So where's the photographic and video evidence of what you claim was done to you? Because if you had it, you would be flooding the media with it. If you had any evidence of that, that's all we would have been hearing about for the last month. Instead of just your word, your testimony, believe us, this is what happened. Because, like I said, if you have even so much as a broken brick that you can pretend or that you can claim, that you can claim was caused by a Hamas rocket, if you have so much as a broken brick that you can claim was caused by a Hamas rocket, you put it all across the media and say they're attacking kindergartners, even though it was in the middle of the night, and I'm not sure that they have night school for kindergartners. But if you have any evidence at all, and I remember even before this current conflict took place, even before October 7th, whenever there was a Hamas rocket that was fired into Israel, the damage that it would usually cause is maybe the same damage as if you put a firecracker in an air conditioner. There's like a little bit of damage to an air conditioning unit, a little bit of damage to a window, something like that. I mean, the damage that was caused to the bricks at the supposedly at the courtyard of the kindergarten, that's damage that could have been caused by dropping a bowling ball. But they would show pictures of damage to an air conditioning unit, to a balcony, to a window, or to a roof or something like that, and they would spread it all across the media as much as they possibly could. When you have the slightest bit of damage, when you have the slightest bit of harm that's been caused to you, you inflame it and you inflate it and you broadcast it and you amplify it as much as you possibly can. So where is all the evidence of the 1,400 people that supposedly have been killed and the 250 something that were supposed to be killed at that rave? Where's the footage of all their funerals? Where's the footage of the mourning relatives? Where's the footage of the grieving relatives? Where's the footage of the actual incident? Where's the footage of the actual attack that you claim happened? Now, I'm not saying that Hamas didn't come in and they didn't perform a military operation, but I don't see any evidence that would stand up in any kind of an investigation that proves your claim of the number of people who were killed at that rave, except for what you've showed me, which is, like I said, some covered up bodies. That picture could have been taken at any time, and it could have been anyone. So I'm not sure how I can't necessarily take you at your word when you've been proven liars time and time and time again just since October 7th. You've lied about everything since October 7th. And on our side, the carnage that that the Israelis are committing, the carnage that they're perpetrating in Gaza, has endless evidence, endless photographic, endless video evidence. It's not open to question. When we say that you killed our babies, we can show you the babies. When we say that you've killed our babies, we have it on film that you killed our babies. When we say that you blew up our hospital, we have it on film that you blew up our hospital. When you blow up our homes, when you blow up a whole city block of people, when you blow up an entire family, we've got it all on film. We have all of that. But you claiming victims with no evidence. When you're the people who, when you have the slightest bit of evidence, you amplify it and you broadcast it to no end. When were the Israelis ever known to be stoic about their so-called victimhood? When were the Israelis ever known to conceal when some wrong was perceived to have been done to them? If you had any actual evidence of the things that you're claiming, we wouldn't see anything else in the media. 24 hours a day for the last month, going straight, with no interruption. They'd probably even forego commercials just to make sure that those images were being stuck in our heads 24 hours a day. So where's the proof? That's all I'm wondering.